Hey, welcome back. We want to continue our journey with Earl Alfred. So last we were in the middle of sieging um, County, Buckingham County. So as I had mentioned before, sieging is always going quite slowly. So I think eventually I'm going to maybe try to get some siege weapon to speed up the process. So hopefully it won't take this long. So I think every time when I do sieging, it takes about roughly somewhere between 4 to 6 months. And yeah, actually I don't really know if they actually differ that much. Um, Maybe next time I should pay attention. So looking at London, it looks like there are a lot of stuff that we can build. I think eventually, uh, yeah, I think I said that before. I'm going to eventually switch my capital to this place. So, but then for now, I think I'm gonna wait till. I mean, as you can see on the right hand side, right, that cluster, everyone's like fighting all over. Um, so I'm gonna wait till everything is more stabilized and then maybe switch over. Okay, so it looks like my liege had died. Um, am I supposed to be getting his domain? Oh, oh, okay. So I guess he actually got a daughter right before he passed away. So that's why I'm not really. I thought I was next in line, but now I am not getting anything. I'm gonna see if I can try to murder her. Because you can see that I'm gonna gain so much stress. So I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth it. So I'm probably not gonna. I mean, probably get a very bad reputation for trying this because she's actually blood. And also because my character is, I think, is just and also honest. So that's why if I were to try to murder somebody, it's gonna cause me extra stress. So probably not a good approach for this character. So I'm done with Buckingham. I'm gonna try to take this one as well. And it's a good thing that they were all separate realms, so I can just declare war one after another. So same as before, I'm gonna try to find the closest point to the place I'm going to siege, and I'm gonna create a rally point. So if this one is close enough, I'm just gonna use this. But let's take a look. So while the siege is going on, I'm gonna take a look. I'm going to see what's my potential target. So I'm actually a little bummed that um, my liege had a daughter right before he passed, because otherwise it would be so much easier. So now I have to find a way to somehow to get all these titles under my liege to be mine, because she's still young. So most likely, I mean, assuming she's going to live, she's probably most likely going to have another heir. So I probably will never be able to inherit her titles. So yeah, so that's that. So with all these conquests is actually a pretty good way of making money. As you can see that even though when you raise your levy, your income actually reduced, but because every time when you take a county, you get some of the money, and then while you ransom the somebody that you capture, you get additional. money, so it's kind of random. But overall, it's you pretty much always come out on top. I felt the key is to handle these prisoners after the battle is over. So basically, you don't want to ransom the ruler that you captured. Otherwise, you may need to maybe fight additional enemy in order to get to 100%. So and then you may not be able to enforce your demand. And now because he's still captured, so you can enforce your demand. So I think I want to strengthen my lineup of knights. So I want to find somebody with good prowess and good martial value, perhaps. So I'm going to see what I can do with my liege. So I can do an independence war, and I can try to claim what's rightfully mine. I'm also going to see if there's anything else that I can do with her. So here it looks like I can also try to request claim. So and this need to go through the Pope. So I think I'm gonna find a better timing, better moment for this. But eventually I will do that. So okay, I'm gonna see if I can find a better positions, and I'm also gonna go hunt. I think I've waited for too long, so I'm just gonna get a cheap one for now. So hopefully eventually I can find a better one. The reason why I'm also picking this guy is because this guy has pretty good martial value. So if anything, I can still use him as a maybe additional knight. So I'm going to take a look at my knights. And looks like I have a couple guys that I can hire, and they got pretty good prowess. And since I have some money left, I'm going to try to hire them. So here I'm just tidying up my list of knights. Just force whoever has high value to be the knight. And so I mean eventually I might need to swap them around when I find better guys. So the other chances are not so great. So I'm going to pick the least risky one for now. So I think it's time to take Devon. I mean Cornwall. Yeah. So I'm gonna declare war on this guy. So my typical approach now is whenever I see the enemy army, I will go for the army first because I don't want them to sneak into my back and try to siege my domain. So as you can see here, I think it matters quite a bit how well your knights are. Because you can really, I mean, you can be fighting with actually a lot more enemies and you can still beat them. And also, you can see the quality of the armies matters too. And it looks like he's got some help, so I'm going to stop him where he lands. So the idea is to take out every single army if you could, or I mean you can leave the really weak ones, I mean really low number ones. But if you see someone with a comparable number, take them out first. Um, Hopefully you can fight with advantage. So if you can finish off all their armies, all you have to do is just to siege their land, and it will be much easier. So another advantage of fighting the army is that sometimes you get this chance of capturing somebody, so that's additional income. Um, but I mean you do run into the risk of your own knights dying. And because this guy, right, it looks like he's running away, but then he's running away into my land. So I'm going to try to see if I can try to catch up to this guy. Um, and also I can regroup my army a little bit. And you see, as soon as they get the chance, they will try to siege your capital, and this is what happens. So that's the reason why you want to try to take out their army as much as possible. And I'm going to take this guy out, so it doesn't affect our war score. So I've seen this decision quite a bit. So I always go for she must tell me. So I don't know if it really matters really, um, but it doesn't really affect anything. And because how she is, so I think I can just believe her. So we do need to watch out our number because as soon as our number is below the garrison, we won't be able to siege the county that we try to take over. I'm also going to see if I can find maybe a better marshal, because I want to see if they can help me reinforce my army quicker. I think I'm gonna start with something that can help me with conquest. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pick chivalric dominance. You see, he's back again. So and since I'm close to finishing, I'm just gonna wait till my siege is over, and then I'll go back and take him out. Oh, this is his son. So yeah, it's worth a lot of money. So I'm just gonna do it right now, even if it's going to lose me some war score. I mean, if it does, so be it. But I think it's pretty good money to gain. So nice. It didn't affect anything, so I can enforce my demand now. I don't even need to fight his army anymore. So one of the key thing with this game is that a lot of time that you have to constantly thinking about what to do next, because I mean, the things to do are not always so obvious, um, but it does takes a lot of practice, I feel like. So a couple YouTuber that I actually watched this game when I was when they were playing CK2. That's how I got into this game. I really learned a lot from them. I mean, of course, not enough, as you can see that a lot of time I still really don't know what I'm doing. Um, but then, yeah, they pretty much introduced me to this game, and that's how I got into it. So now I have a couple domains under my ROM. I'm going to first make sure all my vassals are happy. So this guy is not happy with me, so I'm going to try to improve his opinion of me. So nice, I have an heir. So even though it's a girl, but yeah, I mean, as long as I have somebody that I can pass on. So the reason why I'm saying, I mean, maybe it sounds like a girl is not a good thing to have, but I think it depends on situation. But generally, that girl don't get the inheritance right. If you have if you have a boy, that the girl doesn't get anything. So I know you probably be crying to when you see I have a chancellor with 3 value of 3. I mean, I'm just trying to find somebody who's decent enough so when I make the switch, it doesn't. Because I mean, when I fire this guy, he's gonna have a minus 40 opinion of me. Well, even though I'm still gonna be positive 19. But I want to find somebody who has I mean, a pretty good value, and then I will make the switch. I mean, maybe I would just make the switch regardless, but still. So I'm evaluating who I can take out next. So it looks like okay. I mean, it looks like I have a couple of things that I can take care of. Um, let's see. So I can declare war with Ivar. Ivar the bonus. I can only fight him on the county level because I don't own a Dachi. So and also if we look at his army, he has 10,000. So yep, that's definitely not a person I want to fight right now. one of the key moments that to fight somebody is when they have a shift in power. So that's why I want to check if I can. I mean, if there's any good way I can just murder this guy. But it doesn't look like that's possible, and I don't want to piss him off too. So I'm probably gonna leave him be for now. So okay, so looks like I have some spare change, so I'm gonna find something that I can build. Maybe I will start with my yeah, my homestead. Otherwise, um, yeah, I mean I don't wanna be put under the risk of losing that county because that's pretty close to Ivar, and he has that much army, and so who knows if I can hold on to those counties. But for now, I'm just gonna build something as close to home as possible. Eventually, I gotta start thinking about maybe creating a couple regiment. I'm going to definitely do some siege weapon and do some footmen and some bowmen. So looks like I have a guest that has a pretty good learning value. So I'm going to replace my core position because yeah, I remember I just hired him to because he's cheaper. He was cheaper, yeah. And this guy kind of hated me because yeah, I fired him. So I'm going to yeah just sway him a little bit so he has a better opinion of me. So my army is recovering quite a bit, so I really gotta start thinking what's going to be my next target. So my idea is to hopefully to become the king of England. I mean, at least be able to create a Kingdom of England title. Uh, I hope I can get that done under this character. I found this guy who can join my court, and he has a beautiful trait. I'm gonna try to see if I can breed his trait inside the court, and because I want to see if I can eventually integrate his trait into my house. So I found somebody that he can marry with, and yeah, they're gonna get very good kids. So hopefully they can produce some children, and then yeah, maybe I can marry my kids to their kids too. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you next time, and if you enjoyed it, please do consider to subscribe, and please press the like button. Thank you. Bye bye.